Good evening, Johar, and welcome to one and all. We're coming to you from Ranchi for the Hero Hockey India League for Women's, where the Odisha Warriors are taking on the Delhi SG Pipers in match number 11, coming to you from the Marangom Ke Jaypal Singh AstroTurf Hockey Stadium.
Here we go, Ranchi. It's match number 11. Odisha Warriors versus Delhi SG Pipers. I'm here with the captains Neha Goyal, Navneet Kaur. The on-field umpires are here as well and are ready with the coins. So let's get this toss underway. Tell. Who is first call? Right. Neha, toss जीत गया, क्या करेंगे?
Start the game.
Odisha Warriors have won the toss and they have decided to start the play.
Both the teams, of course, they have been playing the tournament in good spirit. All the teams, in fact, have played the game of hockey in the true spirit and the true tradition that the game sets heavy store upon. And both the teams, of course, know that there are familiar faces on either side of the fence, but they will have to keep aside for the duration of this encounter. And Odisha Warriors will want to sign off the last league game with a win as they head into a potential final appearance. Odisha Warriors have Bartram on goal, Jyoti Chhatri, Claire Colville, Nisha Ishika in defense, Yibi Janssen, watch out for her. And then up front, Prika Mosh, Neha Goyal, the captain, who is playing up front. And there's also Rutuja Pisal, an impressive workhorse.
On the other side, we have a rare start for Bichu Devi. Of course, she usually does alternate with her teammate as well. In goal, Jyoti Singh, who's been quite impressive right through this tournament. Lizzie Neal will be expected to continue with some good performances. Emma Pouvre, who's got a lot of experience. Navneet Kaur has to pull her weight. And you can expect something out of Charlotte Watson as well, who's slowly working herself into good form as the tournament has gone along.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
And on that cheerful note, it will be quarter one action between Odisha Warriors and the Delhi SG Pipers. Both the teams have much to play for within the context of this format, as also playing for pride in their blue and black attire are the Odisha Warriors pushing from right to left, and in their bright orange outfit are Delhi SG Pipers from left to right. In the commentary box, this is Arun Venugopal, and alongside me is Debayan Sen.
Yes, I think very early on in this Hero Hockey India League, we did decide that this color of Odisha Warriors, their jersey, is probably one of the most attractive in terms of all the jerseys that we've had. Let's see if the play is as sparkling as those colors.
Again, a promising bit of run. Lily Ousley looking threatening along the middle. There is Sunalita Topo, one of the most promising youngsters to have emerged out of the junior competitions for India. Looking to win the ball back, which they have now, the Odisha Warriors. They have amassed 2 victories already and a total of 10 points. Have held their nerve in shootout situations as well.
And it's been a team which has had good performances and good contributions right down the middle. You've got Yibi Janssen with those 4 goals. You've also had Frika Moish come up with some great performances. And Yannicka Shopman will be particularly pleased with the performances of some of the younger Indian players. The likes of Sakshi Rana. Baljit Kaur has been a prolific scorer for them with a couple of goals. So lots of boxes have been ticked. And Neha Goyal, their captain, has been supreme in terms of her contributions.
Again, this is a tactic that they've employed quite a bit during the tournament. The Delhi SG Pipers trying to use the aerial, given the nature of how they've been set up. Neha now looking to squirt the ball along from the left, trying to find some space. She was, in fact, mentioning just before the match that it's been after 7 years that she's been playing in a forward position. She has been holding fort in the back line along with the midfield duties that she performs, but now she has a little more responsibility along with the freedom that comes with playing ahead. Delhi SG Pipers have found the distance between process and execution to be rather longer than they would have anticipated. For all the opportunities that they've created, they've only scored 3 goals in the tournament. And Odisha Warriors, for their part, have scored in the double digits. They have a grand neat total of 10. Will be looking to add to that tally today. And you saw one of the more promising players, Sakshi Rana.
For the Delhi SG Pipers, Arun, it's quite literally the case of process has been in Ranchi, but execution has been in Rourkela.
It has been all right. And no two ways about that. And their coach, Dave Smolanas, would be the first one to admit as much. But it's also something that he'll have to live with, because the larger objective in his role as the analytical coach of the Indian women's team will be to keep a keen eye on the players that are fielded across the teams. It's not just his own team that he has to keep an eye on.
The first 6 minutes have mostly been about Delhi SG Pipers on the attack, which is why it was an important phase for Yannicka Schopman's team to try and retain control of the ball. But a bit of a miss pass. Deep Grace Ekka not able to find her player on the sideline.
And if you look at some of the off-field running that Neha has pulled throughout the duration of the Hockey India League, you'll see that she has been proactive. And the manner in which she was guiding Anu as well on that occasion to fall back, just to give her a little coverage. That tells you the story. Now, Navneet Kaur looking for options across. Not a bad attempt at all from the Delhi SG Pipers captain. But the final touch wasn't made.
The idea was right, just slapping it hard across, and there was possibly, I think, Geeta right there at the edge, but needed to be closer to that ball, and there was, in the end, no danger at all.
They'll have to keep creating these opportunities and have to hope that they open the scoring. A 1-0 lead can give the team plenty of confidence, even if it's not unassailable.
It's interesting, they have rested a couple of their key players today. Sangeeta Kumari's not there, Deepika's not there as well. And maybe the thought process behind that is that they want to give some of the younger players a chance. And Arun, just looking at the warm-ups, Manisha Chauhan was in great form in terms of the drag flicks. So that is an aspect of their game I'm looking forward to, if they can create enough opportunities in the defensive third of the opposition.
Bully, where the game was started eventually, and it was Manisha Chaudhary on this occasion who restarted the proceedings. But another trend that has been very noticeable throughout the duration of the tournament, Divine, is how the team that has started off on a positive note has almost never opened the scoring. A goal has invariably come against the run of play, and there could be a danger of that. Really good save on that occasion from Bichu Devi Karibam, the Indian number 2, really stepping up to the plate.
What a riposte that would have been, because that was Michelle Filet. She was right in front of goal. It was a superb ball played through to her, and she had that opportunity to just dink it past. Sakshi Rana yet again with a superb ball. Absolutely perfect angle, and Michelle Filet almost started celebrating, but Bichu Devi with great reflexes. And then as she was running away, Michelle Filet just got a little bit of a nudge on the shoulder. So this match is going to be a feisty one after that early collision between Filet and one of the opponents.
Now, we did notice rather early in the piece, just before the contest began, that Bichu Devi was about to start, and now Delhi SG Pipers returning the favour in kind, overloading the left channel now. The defence has been stretched, but Odisha Warriors have been defending with a lot of spunk, trying to win the ball higher up the pitch, which explains the spaces in the midfield.
This is so much better. Delhi SG Pipers have really unleashed the mongrel in them today, and that's why we are going to get a feisty, good encounter on the cards, with both teams really going for it. Delhi SG Pipers, of course, with nothing to lose, but so much of pride to play for, and possibly in terms of some of their contracts for next season as well.
Indeed, plenty to play for. Their coach, Dave Smolanas, identified a few players as ones to watch out for. Of course, the likes of Sunalita, Topo and Ishika ranked high up the list. And even as we speak, there's a promising run from Sunalita on the left. Has taken the ball all by herself, just a little heavy on the final touch. Thwarted what could have been a golden opportunity.
And of course, also many of these players are products of the Naval Tata High Performance Centre, which operates in operation with Hockey Odisha.
The Delhi SG Pipers again looking to initiate an attack through the left. Absolutely right about many of the organizations that have been putting in a lot of work. The Naval Tata Academy, we have seen representatives from the academy for a number of days now during the course of the competition. So many youngsters who have come from this region, from the districts of Simdega for one, Khunti, which is another district in Jharkhand that has produced a lot of players.
What's been impressive is how wide some of the Delhi SG Pipers players are playing today. So they are looking to spread the field as much as possible. There's also decent population in the midfield. It's a great committed performance in this first quarter thus far in these 13 minutes from the team in orange.
That's largely been facilitated by the captain herself, and Neha. In fact, while the role that Neha plays for Odisha Warriors has been replicated to a great extent by someone like a Jyoti Singh, who's been the sole pivot in the midfield, and that gives a lot of cushion for the players to stretch the pitch wide and employ the full press like they are at the moment.
Certainly a bright start from them, but what will disappoint them is yet again not enough meaningful scoring opportunities. In fact, the only save in this match thus far has been effected by Bichu Devi. And that's a reflection that Odisha Warriors have that ability anytime to just flick on the switch and go for a goal.
Looking to take the ball ahead, Rutuja Pisal, another energetic presence, and circle entry has been obtained now. A chance here for Rutuja. She's not able to lay a final stick on it, and Delhi SG Pipers will breathe a lot easier now. They are continuing to overload the left. There is the lone option on the far right in Lily Owsley.
It was superb defensive work. I think it was Mumtaz Khan at the center of it. Because when Odisha Warriors had worked their way in, they had good numbers in the opposition third. This was Sakshi Rana yet again. And look at that, terrific work. In fact, Shilima Chanu. Superb work to just steal the ball away and get to it just in the nick of time and take it off one of the Odisha sticks.
Shilima Chanu, another player who's gotten an opportunity by virtue of the rotation that Delhi SG Pipers have sought to implement. Elizabeth Neal now.
We were talking about some of the young Indian players, and definitely Delhi SG Pipers have had a sizable number of them who have impressed, but what's important is for that to convert into a goal. We haven't had that goal as yet in this match.
Afrika Mosh will start the second quarter as well on the bench, which will be a bit of a setback for the Warriors in what's otherwise been a fairly even quarter, with maybe the edge marginally belonging to the Delhi SG Pipers. Little to choose between the two sides. The Pipers having two more circle penetrations. But at the end of the opening quarter, Delhi SG Pipers and the Odisha Warriors are locked in 0-0. The second quarter begins in much the same way, where Delhi SG Pipers are pushing from left to right in their bright orange outfit. The Odisha Warriors are clad in blue and black and will be looking to regain control of not just possession but momentum. But even as we speak, the ball's been given away to the Delhi SG Pipers. Now Neha Goyal wins the ball back. She's playing in an advanced role for the first time in 7 years, as she mentioned. And one way of negating that numerical inferiority at the moment, because they are playing with 10 women on the pitch, is to attack, is to keep the ball in the final third. Plenty of space in the midfield for the Warriors to exploit. But they have been guilty of a few soft concessions like that, where the turnover has been affected by the Delhi SG Pipers. Just need to be a little careful with that.
It was a long ball which was slapped in very hard by Michelle Fillet, but the way that she kept her feet away from it made sure that she made only contact with the stick and then quickly recycled the ball away to the wide lines.
Lily Owsley now trying to burst open the Odisha Warriors defense. This is the reason why they've been so good. They've conceded only 4 goals in the tournament. Could this be fifth? Could this be a chance? Went for that expansive backhander. Not the easiest angle and was off balance.
It is a fantastic effort. And it was good play all the way from the Delhi SG Pipers. The way that ball was slipped in through the middle and then eventually falling to Charlotte Watson. Going for that shot. well hit as well. Needed to keep it on target. Might have extracted a save from Jocelyn Bartram at worst.
Now Odisha Warriors' turn to attack Sonika. Just tries to bustle through the defense. A few words exchanged. There's been way too much traffic for Odisha Warriors to negotiate as well, considering the crowded midfield that Delhi SG Pipers have put up. And we have seen that so very often in this tournament, where they've started off resolutely. However, they're flattered to deceive. That defense eventually crumbles at some point, leading to quite a number of goals being scored against them. They have in fact conceded the most number of goals, a whole dozen. It's a good build-up for the Odisha Warriors through a couple of aerial balls, and Frika Mosh was the recipient.
Good defending nonetheless. Exactly the point that Arun was making. The fact that goal scoring has been a little bit of an issue. That's one of the parts of the pitch where Delhi SG Pipers have struggled. It's also been quite an issue at the other end as well in terms of the defense. But today they've been much more compact defensively.
Mumtaz Khan sprinting along the right, looking for support. Good first time ball. It's been played along the right. They are breaching the defense at will.
She's not got the decision in her favour, but yet again, that's great scrap from Geeta Yadav. Terrific work. She actually bamboozled two players and almost went past the third. But in the end, just losing out on possession.
We saw a very good run from Mumtaz Khan as well. Another player to watch out for. But now it's the Odisha Warriors almost entering the circle. And before they were denied yet again. It's been an encounter that's been fraught with a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of near missed approaches as well.
There's a lot at stake for the Odisha Warriors girls as well, because let's not forget, in all likelihood, they will be playing the final. So there's a chance for them to press for inclusion in that starting lineup in the final.
Delhi SG Pipers yet again looking threatening on the left, but they have been rather harmless when it comes to breaching the circle.
And no penalty corners yet in this match. And Delhi SG Pipers have made a lot more in terms of their attacking moves. So to not convert that into a single PC opportunity will be disappointing for them. Now they've got a chance with a free hit just outside the 23-meter.
Now trying their luck through the middle. It's an area that's never been all that productive for the Delhi SG Pipers, not just today but throughout this tournament. Much better now. Looking for that hard slap but cannot get a penalty corner.
Are they thinking about a review here? Because just a little bit of pushing and shoving inside the box. It was Mumtaz. She was crowded around by Nisha, and then later this bit of a tangle between Preeti and Ishika Chaudhary.
Preeti Dubey, one of the senior players in this side, also getting into the conversation. Speaking of Mumtaz Khan, she's been another revelation. She turned 22 last week. Preeti Dubey now inside the circle, but has had to veer away from what was a good vantage of sorts. And now Odisha Warriors showing plenty of speed on the left now through Frika Mosh. Great stick work shown there, and has provided an excellent pass. A chance here for Caitlin Nobbs. It's a chance, but there's no one on the far right. They still have the ball, and they're living dangerously now. Great save. A slap shot. The ball's still alive. It will finally be warded off, but excellent work yet again from Bichu Devi Karibam.
In fact, Elodie Pickard now in the second quarter, as is the want. Ishika Chaudhary with that ball. To begin with, some good defending, alert defending, getting the ball away. And then when it was recycled back, there was a chance from the edge of the circle. And that was where the superb save came from. But it was a great opportunity. The first one created by Odisha Warriors. And it all began because Ishika made a superb defensive tackle and then ran all the way up even as that ball was worked through by Frika Moish. So great teamwork from Odisha.
Odisha again trying to test out Elodie Picard, the Belgian keeper, who was absolutely brilliant during the recently concluded bunch of fixtures of the FIH Pro League. Also is a teammate of Yibi Janssens in the Huda Klasse, the Netherlands league, where Odisha are hovering around the shooting circle, looking ever so close to scoring.
You had a brief chat with her before the warm-ups, didn't you? Anything interesting that you gleaned out of that?
Yeah, one of the things that she did mention at the start of the match was, while a lot of players had trouble with the awkward bounce, she didn't mind it one bit. Made it a lot easier for her to negotiate the saves. Now Preeti Dubey, all by herself, takes the shot but just balloons it way over the bar. And a penalty stroke has been awarded to the Delhi SG Pipers. They have a real opportunity to go 1-0 up.
Just reward for terrific play. Preeti Dubey down the left yet again, showing a lot of guts, a lot of gumption the way that she took on the defenders, and eventually a stick check just before she went for the shot, just leaving Deep Grace Ekka in her wake, and then that stick shot, that stick check right there from Yibi Janssen.
It is the Delhi SG Pipers captain who has a chance to put her team ahead. And Jocelyn Bartram has her job cut out. Navneet Kaur scores for Delhi SG Pipers. Not too very often do you see Delhi open the scoring, but they have the rare privilege of going 1-0 up.
Navneet has a birthday coming up this Sunday. No doubt she would have wanted to be a part of that big finale. She can't be there, but this is one way to sign off in style. That's a fantastic penalty stroke. Just waits for the goalkeeper, Jocelyn Bartram, to commit and then smashes it into the other corner. And look at the reaction, not just from the players, but from the coach as well.
He's endowed with an experience of more than 100 games for India. Harendra Singh rates her very highly as well. Was a prominent pick even during the Yanaka Shopman era.
Oh, she's a fantastic player. Goal scorer par excellence. And also somebody who can pull her weight in midfield. And that's just not happened enough in this tournament. But perhaps today we'll see the best out of Delhi SG Pipers.
And how will this affect the flow of the game is what remains to be seen. Delhi SG Pipers find themselves in slightly unfamiliar territory. They have been used to playing catch-up. But now, with the rare opportunity of playing with the lead. And how does this pose a challenge to the Odisha Warriors? That also remains to be seen. Swachira Bengal Tigers will of course be keeping a keen eye on this proceedings and will perhaps be rooting for the Pipers, because a win here for the Pipers could well open the door for Swachira Bengal Tigers.
I think you can safely drop the perhaps.
Navneet Kaur again along the baseline, looking to demonstrate her 3D skills, not to be on that occasion. A counter now originates for Odisha Warriors. It's a graceful, a fluent run from Philae.
She's been one of the Odisha players who's also shown that kind of fight that the Delhi SG Pipers, as a woman, have played today with. If you see right from goal, we have seen Elodie Picard with a couple of good saves. Bichu Devi had that superb save in the first quarter as well. Delhi SG Pipers definitely playing with purpose tonight.
Now buoyed by that opening goal, you're bound to see a lot more of that. But it's Neha Goyal at the moment, looking to shore up things, looking to equalize for Odisha Warriors. Yet again, good bit of screening from the Delhi SG Pipers, looking to win the ball higher up than what they usually do. And Lily Stoffelsma, we were speaking of her. There is quite an audition that's taking place for the Odisha Warriors personnel as well. Neha has stolen the ball from under the nose, but that came right at the last second of the second quarter, and that brings to conclusion a very, very exciting opening period here. Delhi SG Pipers have secured the bragging rights, at least for now. The numbers will tell you the whole story. Circle penetrations have been the same. They have had one penalty stroke which they have made use of, and at halftime Delhi SG Pipers lead 1-0. And the second half action is underway, where it's Odisha Warriors who will be pushing from left to right in their blue and black outfit, while the Delhi SG Pipers in their bright orange are pushing in from right to left in the commentary box. This continues to be Arun Venugopal and Debayan Sen.
Really looking forward to what Delhi SG Pipers have to offer in the second half. Great gumption, good fight from them in the first 30 minutes, and you would expect that to continue over the next 30 as well.
Sunelita again looking to play the ball forward. It's much better. They are making those vertical passes a lot more frequently, not just looking to spread the ball square. Sunelita drifts in, veers in beautifully to the right, and that's one of the hallmarks of this player from Odisha.
Yannicka Shopman seemingly also motioning to her bench that just the speed of this attack from Delhi SG Pipers has been so impressive. Long corner in a good position.
They are set up in a low block of sorts, the Odisha Warriors. It might not be a tactic that works as well with a team like the Delhi SG Pipers.
It is really looking good from their perspective. Lizzie Neal, who's also been quite good in the last couple of matches.
Again looking to find a couple of goal poachers for the Pipers. Now the Warriors are looking to turn over. Good aggressive.
Odisha Warriors, make no mistake, they have the quality to bounce back in this match as well, particularly when they have the opportunities from the set pieces. But just to remind you that we haven't seen a single penalty corner in this match as yet. This has been a much improved performance, which Dave Small and us will be quite proud of.
It's a good through ball, just letting the ball go to Preeti Dubey, who plays it along the left but has been a little wasteful after that. Not the smartest utilization of the ball that was passed, and Odisha Warriors now have an opportunity to build on the counter. Neha veers towards her left and she's looking up. She has options up front. It's a good ball. Just moved a little too wide, but they will get the penalty corner.
Absolutely transition from defense to attack in a matter of split seconds, and then finding the foot inside the D. That's all she needed to do. Smart work. When you've got the likes of Yibi Janssen in your team, then that's what you need to bank on.
All eyes on Yibi Janssen. It will be Yibi Janssen who goes for a ferocious strike flick. How has that missed the goal? But they will have a penalty stroke. I think it's been challenged immediately.
I have given penalty stroke. Can you check it? There is a last attacker's foot on stick.
So there's two questions really. It goes straight onto the defender. Think it comes off the stick to begin with. Think it is the stick. Then does it go on to the face as well? I think that's an incredible save.
I have advice for you. The ball has hit the stick and then the body of the defender, therefore you can restart with a penalty corner.
Good work from Deepa. In fact, not necessarily looking at it as second guessing herself, but wanting to make the right decision. Yibi Janssen has 4 goals already in the Hockey India League, and she's again gunning for a 5th at the first battery. There is Deep Grace Eka. Will they attempt a variation or will stay on course? They will stay on course. Yibi Janssen this time makes no mistake. It has just busted through the goalkeeper. And what an equalizer. Odisha Warriors have come roaring back into the contest. And that's courtesy of the Olympic gold medalist.
Absolutely no stopping Yibi. Goal number 5 for her in this Hero Hockey India League. And the equalizer low down to the right. Very, very difficult for Bichu Devi. She puts in the split, but the ball has actually passed through even before she can get her feet sorted. That's a good bit of anticipation, but it's just too fast, just too furious for her.
Well, the Dutch woman is letting the balls fly. She has been creating quite a stir in this competition. Indeed, the trivia man in you is bound to be kept alive by such goings on. Now Caitlin Nobbs plays the ball in. Odisha Warriors are now on an upsurge. They are looking for another penalty corner.
That was superb run to begin with from Baljit Kaur, then just working it wide to Anu. And Anu was looking for that foot inside the circle, but nothing given by Deepa, apart from a long corner.
It's a calm after the storm, in fact, not the one before it, because it was the SG Pipers that began this quarter with a lot of gumption. And another promising run shown by one of the many players who have done so well. Mumtaz Khan has been impressive. Geeta Yadav has been another star turn for the Delhi SG Pipers today.
It just means that Dave Smolenaz's team has to press reset because they had that advantage at half-time. Started on a positive note in its third quarter as well, but we always knew that Odisha Warriors is a team which have goals in them. And now that one goal has sounded, there is a possibility of some more following. But SG Pipers have to build on attack right from the start all over again.
Now the Warriors are set up with a three-member defense in the back line. They are looking to populate the pitch, higher up the pitch, in fact, a little more.
They are once again getting into that scrappy mode, the SG Pipers. Just making sure they pile on the pressure. It's a great cat and mouse game at the moment, with Odisha Warriors also defending it in good numbers in the deep portions of their own pitch.
Smartly moved around by Navneet Kaur. They have the circle entry now. The Delhi SG Pipers looking for goal number 2. They will have a first penalty corner instead. They will not complain.
And yet again, it is one of their young stars, Geeta, moving down the right, dribbling it beautifully and then finding the foot of Caitlin Nobbs inside, even before it was lofted up dangerously too. Navneet on the second.
Navneet is the one that takes the shot. Has bumped off a couple of sticks.
Clever bit of work because Manisha very quickly and swiftly moved out of the way and allowed Navneet to go for a good old-fashioned hit. But it just took a bit of a deflection and resulted in a long corner. So danger averted for Odisha Warriors. Not entirely, because there is still a free hit. But this is a look at that penalty corner once again. Just taking it to her right and then smacking it hard, but not getting it on target. Well, when I see women's hockey, I always ask, where is Gurjeet Kaur? She's got to get her fitness back. She's got to get her form back. And hopefully get her way back into the Indian national team, because she was something special. She is, rather.
Indeed, we haven't seen too much of her. Looking at the top goal scorers, Yibi Janssen, by virtue of that penalty corner conversion, propels herself right to the top, displacing Sonam, at least for the time being. Great skills there by Yibi Janssen, showing that there is more to her than just to drag flicks. It's a good bit of recovery there as Frika Moesh takes the ball all by herself. Neha Goyal has the ball now along the midfield. Great work, combining so beautifully with the forward line. And Sakshi Rana, the former vice captain of the Indian juniors, set up with the ball.
The thing about Neha, the way that she runs, it's so difficult to pinch the ball off her because she uses her upper body strength beautifully.
Great run. Unfortunately for Frika Moesh, was met with a premature ending.
Yeah, smart defending, and that's been a hallmark of Delhi SG Pipers today. In fact, right through their campaign from time to time. Great commitment to begin with, and then this little check from Manisha Chauhan, and also helped alongside her by Preeti Dubey, helping out in defense.
And now along the right, Odisha demonstrating variety in their attack. Good piece of defending, screened her so well, and using her physicality on this occasion. It's the number 22, Elizabeth Neal, one of the few bright spots for the Pipers all through.
There's a few of these foreign players who perhaps don't have as much international experience, and we have seen that with the Delhi SG Pipers. The likes of Miri Maroni or Kendall Tate. What a great education for them as well to be a part of this inaugural Hero Hockey India League. Different conditions, unfamiliar for a lot of these overseas players, but doing their best, blending in, trying their best, scrapping away in a match like this.
Claire Colville looks to find the player inside the circle. She does, and Frika Moesh unleashes the backhander. Was a great piece of inspired crossfield loft on that occasion.
Again, a great save from Bichu Devi, the second one that she's pulled off in this match. And superb work, Claire Colville with that long ball. And it was beautifully received, then goes for the shot and just keeps her feet Last minute left. Both teams again just sizing up each other, slowing things down, not wanting to take any risks. This has been a grand battle and they will resume their battle shortly, but this is a good time to score if Delhi SG Pipers can find the net.
Preeti Dubey just losing possession of the ball, just taking her eyes off it for a wee bit now. Emma Provre ensuring that she plays the link woman's role to perfection there.
Yes, just unable to control it because of a back stick. Yet again, to remind you, when the ball hits the back of the stick, that immediately becomes a foul and goes the opposition's way.
The third quarter comes to an end with both the teams now on an even keel. The Warriors have hit back with authority. They have been making those forays, but with 2 penalty corner opportunities coming their way, you expect a superstar like Gibi Janssen to step up to the plate, and that's exactly what she did. The circle penetrations column reveals very little. But Odisha Warriors have equalized and both the teams are 1-1 at the end of the third quarter. They're down to the fourth and final quarter now, where Odisha Warriors will continue to push from left to right in their blue and black outfit, and in their all orange jerseys, it will be the Delhi SG Pipers from right to left. Everything to play for. And let's not forget, if the fourth quarter ends with the scores level, we will get into a shootout. But there's plenty to play for before we probably get there.
That was a fantastic solo run from the Odisha Warriors and just ended in a little bit of a fizzle, but really promised a lot. That is a great sign of things to come because both teams have started at breakneck speed at each other.
Emma Provre has, of course, sizzled. In fact, she has been so stout in the defensive area and ensuring that nothing slips past her. Again, an attack stemming from the right. Good work there to win the ball back for the Odisha Warriors.
Oh, yet again a tumble of players. Is there a bit of an injury there? Lily Owsley. No, both players look fine. Ishika alongside her.
A good ball in, trying to play Navneet Kaur, the captain. The umpires have been kept busy. The team Netherlands has been dominating global hockey, especially at the women's level. They have put in a lot of effort. A lot of credit should also go to the likes of Alison Annan, who served as the head coach for a number of years before moving on to China, where she's doing some amazing work already.
And another rising nation which also gets a lot of representation in this Hero Hockey India League, Belgium. Currently the FIH world number 3 in terms of women's hockey, and a rising power in terms of how they are placed in Europe as well. Have had some good podium finishes of late, especially in European championships.
Yes, the Belgian women are called the Red Panthers, and for good reason. And they have an exceptional league system as well, where central contracts are given to all players in the league. Yet again, the clumsy challenge, Victoria Souza on that occasion losing her stick. We have seen quite a few fouls. It's that kind of an encounter, really.
Not sure if a card has been given on that occasion. Yes, it does look like Lily Owsley has been sent. And that too with a yellow card. So it is a significant disadvantage here. It's virtually the entirety of this fourth quarter.
Good defensive work there. They are locked up in deep defense. And Shalema Chanu is doing well to hold the ball out of the grasp for the Odisha Warriors, but Neha tries to win it back. Disha is in company. It's all happening really on either end of the pitch. It's one of those games that's incredibly hard to predict. And as you mentioned, Devine, Lily Owsley will have to spend 5 minutes off the pitch with a yellow card. How crucial could that be for the Pipers, who are a player light at the moment? We saw that Victoria Souza, who was the player inflicted with the foul herself, was guilty of a green card in the opening quarter.
It's a great opportunity for Odisha Warriors because in this second quarter, or second half rather, there is no doubting that they have perhaps been the superior team. And now here's a chance to put a stamp on it.
And there's Mahesh Bhupati alongside the team mentor of the Delhi SG Pipers, the legendary Srijesh. And a chance here, a crowd goal, if you will. A shot fired from outside the shooting circle doesn't count as a legitimate opportunity.
We've seen that a few times. Yibi Janssen with that long slap, possibly looking for a touch inside the circle, but nothing forthcoming.
I like what De Groove did on that occasion, screening her marker right till the end, ensuring she went off course, which is why Yibi Janssen's flat slap did not find any takers. And just speaking of penalty corner conversions, really, Debayan, a topic that we were expounding upon in the previous quarter, I would like to see Manisha Chauhan being utilized a lot more. Odisha Warriors have scored 11 goals, like you pointed out, the most alongside JSW Surma. And for a team like the Pipers to actually add to the tally, you would want their best drag flickers to step up. And that's where I'm a little perplexed, because Dave Smolanas is the analytical coach of the Indian women's team, where Manisha Chauhan has been turning out for quite a lot now. And here's an opportunity for the Warriors from the right. Expertly steered away on that occasion. Ishika Nisha Varsi, I beg your pardon, moving the ball ahead. A chance here for the Warriors. The umpires have been kept busy all through this contest, and they've done a good job. Asking for a foot, and a penalty corner has been given. She thought she could get away with that. The defender on that occasion, the SG Pipers defender, not to be.
Yes, she's had a bit of a forgettable match, Lily Owsley, even though her parents are watching from the VVIP section. Earlier with that yellow card, and this time not able to let that ball go on and roll off the foot. Quite disappointing for her. It was just a speculative ball. There wasn't too much of danger involved with it. All she needed to do was ensure that she makes a clean stop, but then just going on to hit just below the knee as well.
She did think she could get away with it, but now a real chance for Warriors to put the game to bed. There is Yibi Janssen in battery number 1. It will go to Yibi Janssen. She has found the goalkeeper. There is a chance, but that chance is thwarted yet again. Great goalkeeping.
Elodie Picard making a presence felt in goal. And this is a sensational save. Janssen just going with a similar angle to what she did the previous time. Perhaps a little bit more predictable than previously. And then that follow-up shot sailing safely over the net.
Elodie Picard and Yibi Janssen, in fact, turn out for the same club in the Netherlands League in the Huda Klasa. And they know each other rather well. She did speak about being very good friends with Yibi Janssen, but no friendly fire on that occasion. It's intense, it's competitive, and Elodie Picard giving yet another good account of herself.
And we often talk about professional pride of teams, but what's also most important is the professional pride of individuals in elite sport. No matter what the situation is, even if it's a lost cause as it is here for Delhi SG Pipers, there's always that pride of not being beaten by any opponent, even if the other person is your best friend.
Indeed. And a yellow card yet again. And we have to see Michelle Fillet, I think, has been the one who's been given a yellow card. Less than 2 minutes now in the fourth and final quarter. And it looks like it's the captain, Neha Goyal, who has been sent off with a yellow card for the remainder of the match. Odisha Warriors will have to play with only 10 players on the park. How crucial could this be? She has to play no further part for the duration of this fourth quarter.
And this is sensible play from Odisha Warriors with a player at disadvantage. This is where you would want to have the ball. and you would want to have possession. You could be looking at yet another shootout.
Indeed, that would be the logical, inevitable outcome, so to speak, for the Odisha Warriors, really, because with a player light, they'll have to be careful. And this is where SG Pipers can afford to put the skids on the Warriors' hopes. Elsewhere, you can also find the Swachirar Bengal Tigers, the players chewing off their fingernails, I suppose. Navneet Kaur still with the ball. We're down to under a minute, under 50 seconds, in fact. They place the backhander in. Here's a chance. Jocelyn Bartram is locked in an almighty tussle. A penalty corner is what comes their way, and Bartram immediately seeks a referral. And they will go upstairs. Drama here in Ranchi.
I think what she's appealing is a stick check, even as she was looking to defend that one.
And it's a video reference signal from on-field umpire.
I have given a penalty corner for the foot of the team, green team, but they are asking it was a block before the foot.
The way that they've moved this ball all the way, and that's a terrific, sensational ball from Navneet. Then this touch. Now, was there an obstruction here? It does look as if one of the attacking players there just standing in the way. But was it substantial enough?
It's a penalty corner and they lose the referee.
Further validation of Rama Portness's call. And now the Delhi SC Pipers will have a penalty corner opportunity, perhaps the last credible opportunity in this fourth and final quarter as we approach the possibility of a shootout.
Watch out for Stephanie de Groot. She has goals at international level of penalty corners, and she has done it in the past, but she's not done it yet in the Hero Hockey India League.
There's also Navneet Kaur. It goes to Navneet Kaur. It's a roundabout variation. Here's a chance. It was on target. That was a very, very impressive PC routine.
It's a good variation, no doubt, but good goalkeeping as well from Jocelyn Bartram. Standing firm in her position. Perhaps could have placed this one better. That is the only criticism that one can have of this.
It came right at her kickers. And we're down to the end of full time almost. And that will be that as far as regulation time is concerned. Odisha Warriors and Delhi SG Pipers will now head into shootout territory. Indeed, absolute theatre here. Very little to choose between the two sides. They are deadlocked at 1 goal apiece, and quite fittingly so. It's been a very, very evenly, keenly contested affair. At full time, Odisha Warriors and Delhi Pipers are 1-1. We have a shootout. Right, Jocelyn Bartram is in position. So is Lily Owsley. Delhi SG Pipers will commence the shootout. Lily Owsley has all of 8 seconds to make it happen. Can Jocelyn Bartram halt her progress? She does well and ensures that Lily Owsley pushes the ball off target.
Owsley did almost everything perfectly, but what Bartram did exceptionally well there is delay her shot. Because Owsley was a little ponderous, what Bartram does is stays with her all the way through, and eventually, with a full split, forcing her to just drag it a little wide.
And the player who has shown brightly all through for Odisha Warriors, Sakshi Rana. And here goes Sakshi Rana. She has got 8 seconds. And she does a little too much with the second ball, a little too heavy on the touch. And Elori Picard just swats the ball away with abandon.
That's superb goalkeeping because she's very quick off the blocks. She forces Sakshi Rana's hand and then just slaps that ball away. Superb, clean tackle, because had she made a foul there, that would have resulted in a penalty stroke.
It's Mumtaz Khan now who has stepped up for the Pipers. Mumtaz Khan, the girl from Lucknow, moving ahead with purpose, taking her time, trying to wrong foot the goalkeeper, gone a little too wide, and a brilliant save yet again by Jocelyn Bartram.
There again, the benefits of not committing too early, because she stays with her. As Mumtaz takes it to her left, she goes to her right. And then when she switches flanks, initially there's a little bit of a swat away, and then the superb save, just getting in the way of that.
This is a deja vu from yesterday's picture. And another promising run from Odisha. Caitlin Nobbs opens the account finally. And the drought has ended. Odisha Warriors show first blood.
Caitlin Nobbs with a very composed finish. She allows Elodie Picard to just commit herself, just goes to her left a little bit, and then casually slaps it into the corner.
It's Ishika who is stepping up, and she has to step up to the challenge. It's an onerous task, not beyond her though. Ishika goes a little too far, but a clinical finish. Calmness personified, and Jocelyn Bartram has been beaten for the very first time.
A goalkeeper will be thankful, because this is what you want. You want the conversion at the other end, and that's what she's done perfectly, moving across and just going way beyond Jocelyn Bartram's reach.
Pressure on either side, and Sonika now for the Odisha Warriors will go up against Elodie Picard. Sonika not giving much away, but again the mistake was made. Much like Sakshi Rana, she overplayed the ball and Picard had no trouble.
That's again high-class goalkeeping from Picard, because she reads her mind, and just because she can move across to her right.
The captain now, Navneet Kaur, an experience of over 170 internationals. Can she make it happen for the Pipers here? The captain steps up, Navneet Kaur, taking her time, keeping the ball close to her, beats the goalkeeper so very well. Cool, calm, and finishes things off with a style and with a big smile on her face.
That is very good, calm, composed finishing, because there was a half stop to begin with from Jocelyn Bartram, but all she does is just swivels around and sneaks it under the left glove. That is very brave finishing from Navneet Kaur.
It's Baljeet Kaur for the Odisha Warriors. Can she draw level? She does! With an absolutely stunning strike. It's a backhander that's been thumped in with a lot of conviction.
We could be in here for a while, Arun, because suddenly the forwards have found their form and they're scoring like nobody's business. What a fantastic finish by Baljeet. Superb confidence.
Can she make it goal number 3 for them? Sunalita looking a little harried, but finishes calmly in the end. Just putting Jocelyn Bartram in a position of discomfort. And 3 on the trot for the Pipers.
The superstar from Sundargarh steps up and gives absolutely no chance. A little bit of fancy footwork as well to completely flummox Bartram, and then the most cool and composed of finishes.
Chance now for the Odisha Warriors, but also under pressure will be Freaka Moish. She strides out. Will she go for the backhander? Hesitates a little, running out of time, and that will be that. It is the Delhi SG Pipers who hold their nerve, but there is a review that Deepa will seek. Hang on.
I think there was a little push. There was a little push just before she turned around, and that could be decisive here. Well, certainly nothing wrong at this stage, but this is where it happens.
Rachel Williams has confirmed that Freaka Moish has indeed missed the opportunity, and by virtue of that missed opportunity, the Pipers complete a victory. Only the second win in the tournament, and that has given the Srachi Raj Bengal Tigers a tiny sliver of hope, a tiny opening if you will. But the Delhi SG Pipers will take a lot of heart from this performance. A 3-2 result in a heart-stopping shootout that has seen the Warriors lose the reverse picture.
Absolutely thrilling encounter, and this is the reward that they deserve, Delhi SG Pipers, for the way that they fought in this match. Eventually finishes 3-2 in the shootout after 1-1 in the 60 minutes of regulation time. between the Delhi SG Pipers and the Odisha Warriors.
It's a blockbuster encounter, really absolute box office, complete entertainment for everyone who has turned up to watch the game. And people have turned up to watch the game in great numbers, and they've been treated. They've been treated to some spectacular goalkeeping. Confirmation of the result of match number 11. The Pipers clinching a heart-stopping shootout, 3 goals to 2.